Welcome to the Podski. What? Ooh, yeah.
You understand, baby?
Dig it?
Let me tell you another thing.
First name John, last name Baker. Uh-huh. Brother.
Hello and welcome to the Podski. I am your host, the man of 1,000 gimmicks, John Baker. It is episode 52. We are back with JC for Hot Shots Wrestling Alliance for the post show of Hell in a Cell. So welcome back in, JC.
Hello.
It is.
How are you today? How are you feeling? This is Soft Talk with Dr. JC. Please tell me about your feelings. And then fuck off.
JC and I have had some multiple takes. We had a lot of technical difficulties, and in that we found JC Soft Talk.
Despite the fact that I have a master's degree in technology and innovation, I was defeated by a set screw and left-hand threads.
That's the problem. They're left-handed threads.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm not an idiot. It's the thread's fault.
Oh, but we are back for Hot Shots. If you checked us out last time, we did the Hell in a Cell show, and that is where I completely shot myself in the foot. And I lost about $400,000 on the show. And
impressive.
Yeah, only I can do that. So if you didn't watch last time, I bought cards for the pay-per-view. I utilized a card and I paid for the pay-per-view arena, and for some reason, like, the game didn't select it, or I'm gonna blame it on the game.
I went back and watched it before we recorded this. You just straight up didn't hit the button, buddy.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. I straight up didn't hit the button, so I literally ran my pay-per-view from a gym. I lost all that money, and I made a signing, which we will see post in this next run of the show here. So everything that could have went wrong for me. I lost a lot of money. I'm down to 189,000, I believe, after I had just climbed all of that money back that I originally lost in the beginning from making some signings. So I am on the road to recovery in Hot Shots, even though I'm in first place. So
yeah, because I made fun of you before we started recording. You gave me so much crap about playing a card in my main event, and then you did the exact same thing.
Yes. So I know. So I paid for 2 cards. I saw that I had a card available that was for one, I did the double for the Hell in a Cell. So if you did the Hell in a Cell match, you got extra stars. And then the other one was I did a tornado tag, which I believe was the same thing you did as well, if I'm not mistaken. Or yours was an Extreme Rules match, right?
Tables.
Tables, okay. So mine, if I did a tornado tag, it automatically gave me a 5-star rating. So I was like, okay, I need to end the show on a bang. I've built a really good show. So that was my thinking, and plus that was my hottest feud. My hottest feud was my men's tag match. So I was like, I might as well double up. But then I was like, Jace, I already knew that I was spending a lot of money. I didn't think I was going to lose that much money. So I wanted to play the card of double cost on JC. That way I could level the playing field, because I need to catch up somehow. My intentions are never because that doesn't make it fun if I'm just out to get you.
Yeah, nobody wants to bury anybody.
Right. Yeah. So I'm trying to level the playing field to get the money even, but then I played myself even worse, because now it's not even meant for the pay-per-view show. It's meant for the TV show. So you can perfectly run a show that doesn't spend a lot of money. So I just screwed myself the whole way around, and we'll see. I mean, it doesn't make any. I mean, I'm literally speaking as if like I'm down like 500,000 viewers, and I mean, like, I don't have any money, which I don't, but I have a good roster still. I have a few injuries, which we knew they were going to come at some point.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I screwed myself money wise. I still am in first. I am in first place. I overtook first place in the pay-per-view, and but JC's got a lot of money. He's got good. All of his feuds ended. Mine didn't fully end at the pay-per-view, so there are some things that can happen here
For sure.
benefiting for you. So, um, but yeah, what
Yeah,
happened?
you popped your entire territory.
I popped my
Uh,
entire territory for
yeah,
the pay-per-view. However,
yeah.
WCW did not do that. How did WCW fare in the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view?
We didn't do too bad. I didn't get the match qualities that I was hoping for, and part of that was on purpose. Um, so my stamina was not perfect. It was on all of them. So I had to make some decisions, like especially in that women's match at the beginning, I had to leave that as a normal match. When I would have ideally liked that to be a gimmick match, and then as it blew off that feud, it also got a higher star rating. I
Mhm.
didn't want to completely kill whoever was going to be the champion afterwards. And kind of the same thing on the main event as well. So I kind of sacrificed a little bit of that show quality and fans so that I could continue booking my champions without not having them for the next couple weeks.
Mhm.
Um, so I whereas you're kind of up and down and spiky, I'm trying to stay even keel and just a nice progression of
Yeah.
growth, and money.
Well,
So we'll
my
see.
my thing was that I I've taken big swings and they've landed me in first place, but they've come at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm playing the risky game, you're playing the even keel game.
Yeah.
So as long as I can continue my run with if I can get a good balance, I think I'll be all right. It's just me getting in my own way.
Yeah. And
So
here's the thing, and I said it in I'm pretty sure I said it um last episode. You can have less fans and you can have less money, but if you have more of those GM trophies,
yeah,
it will put you in first place.
right. And my GM,
Because ultimately it's ultimately about who gets to 10 trophies first.
yeah. And I haven't got
So
I don't think any of us have a trophy, which is why the
no,
fan
not
part,
yet.
right, that's why the fan part matters. And I haven't been playing the game of the trophies because the GM, like when you try to do the GM challenges or the little things that Triple H wants you to do at the beginning of the shows,
Mm-hmm. To
they're
get the cards, yeah.
they're always something that I can't do that because
Yeah.
it's just I can't do that or I'm gonna put on a really poopy show and I'm not
Yeah.
trying to put on really crappy shows. You know what? They're giving me the damn book. Don't limit me. Like fuck off. Like so that's
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that you like, a lot of balls you have to juggle in this, like not only with those GM challenges, but then to get, fans and money, and then
right.
also the trophies, because the trophies again are ultimately how you win these seasons. The first to 10 is the winner. So it's ultimately you have to be paying attention to even more things than you did previously. So um, it's interesting to be paying attention in that way, and I'm glad that I played a little bit of a season on my own, so I can work a little faster, and see how my strategy works out and where I need to adjust. And then also watching Up Up Down Down and how they do things helps as well.
Yeah, that's one thing that I never picked up in on Up Up Down Down was that as the GM like the those challenges or the that stuff. So I just was purely focused on the old style, which the old style from, SVR 2007 or whatever that's all based on fans. So
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of things to juggle here now. There's a lot of things at play. So which it makes it more fun. It makes it more challenging, which makes it better for not only us as players, but for viewers. So thank you for tuning in as well. If you're watching us on YouTube, this is obviously a show that you want to be able to watch on YouTube. You're going to see in a little bit here once we get into the episode how we're going to book our shows, and then the watch alongs as well. So that's coming up here as well. But so yeah, make sure you rate, review, download, and subscribe. And but yeah, it's Hot Shots is hot and heavy right now. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of different things going on in our shows. We have a lot of we're taking two completely different approaches, and there's just there's vastly different variables that are affecting both of us right now.
I also teased last week that I had a surprise.
Oh, you do have a surprise. I forgot about the surprise.
Yes.
What is
so it is sitting in my office at work. However, I do have photos that I can send you.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to send you those photos, and then you can paste them in. So they're sending right now. This is riveting audio, by the way.
Oh my gosh, that is
the richest prize in the My GM game.
This will be the My GM Booker of the Year award, and we're gonna put this on the YouTube and the socials. This is fantastic.
I want you to know, I learned how to do this all in a software that I had used and taught kids how to use that I didn't know how to do. And then I'll show you what the first version looked like, and then you'll understand why I spiked it in a garbage can and broke it.
Okay. How?
Yep, there you go.
From that to the other one, like,
yeah, it's all painting. I screwed up the painting, so I'm sending you right now a picture of it off the 3D printer, and it looked great off the 3D printer, and then I painted it this gold color I'm sending you right now. And then I tried to do like some weathering by using some black paint.
Okay.
To make it look like it had aged a little bit.
Gotcha.
I put too much on. And then I tried to cover it up by putting another layer of gold on to fix that, and like try and re-age it again. And it just looked so bad. And I had it all together, and I looked at it, and I'm like, I'm not even proud of this. I don't even want to look at this. So I broke it and spiked it into a trash can.
I love it. This is fantastic.
And it came out nice.
This Booker of the Year award, if you're seeing this on YouTube right now, this is fantastic. So thank you to JC for his incredible efforts for this. This is going to be awesome. So the winner will receive this award. It was very reminiscent. I'm getting the PW, the Pro Wrestling Illustrated plaque vibes here that you always see, like the Rookie of the Year plaques and stuff like that. That's the vibes I'm getting off this right now.
So it initially was supposed to be, or what I wanted to do was make it into a belt.
Right.
However, the 3D printer that I have access to, so I have a little one at home, and then there's a bigger one at work. So I use that one. However, it still wasn't big enough, and I modeled it after, and I'm sending you a picture of the title right now, the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion chip.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yes.
So I modeled it after that, and that was what I really like. It came out good. I'm happy with it, but I don't have a 3D printer big enough to make it look like it would look appropriate on a piece of leather.
Right.
So I've thought about going the opposite direction and making it a belt for like a 6-inch actions figure, which I could do. I need to make up some side plates, but I now know how to do it. So we'll see. Depends on how much I have to, for the new job I have to figure out. But
yeah,
long-term booking and long-term storytelling.
Love it. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that addition
Yeah.
to the show. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
It came out good. I was pleased with it. So.
Oh, pleased is I'm beyond pleased. That's fantastic. Like that's not what I would have anticipated it. I had no idea what this was. This was a live on air surprise. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I I had it down in the lab and I left on Friday and I took it up, put it in my office, and I'm like, all right, we usually record on Tuesdays. I was gonna go in on Monday, no problem. And then I didn't go in today, because I didn't get out of bed in time. And then you text me like, hey, do you want to record? And I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, I wanted to go and pick it up from the office, and I'm like, I don't have time, so I'll have the real thing next time. But
Yeah.
for now, the photos do a good job. So
Photos are fantastic. Yes, we decided to bump up the recording to Monday because obviously it's Juneteenth and I'm at home and I figured why not? I'm already gonna be playing, by myself. I might as well get on here and do this show. So
indeed.
but yeah, we actually had a pretty big show this weekend with a Collision. What were your thoughts? I have some thoughts. I know that we already talked about it between you and I, but
Yeah.
what were your thoughts on Collision?
I liked it. It definitely has a different feel than Dynamite, which is good. I think they definitely needed to have a different feel and to differentiate one another.
Mhm.
So that was a good thing. I liked the look of it was awesome. The stage is slightly different.
Yeah.
And I think they were using the pay-per-view stage, and it was in the bigger, and because it was in a bigger arena.
Mhm.
I don't know if they're going to continue to have it look that way. Obviously, you're going to lose a little bit of something when you're not in a major sports arena.
Right.
But I thought it was good. I liked the announce team, except for JR. He was clearly struggling. A for
I'm
effort for getting there, but
I'm genuinely surprised based off of JR, like his fall early in the day. So if you don't know, JR had a really bad fall on Saturday morning and he posted it on his social. So uh we'll put it up on here if you're on YouTube. This is what JR posted. I mean, like, I'm genuinely surprised that he actually went to the show
yeah.
and put him on for the main event. So kudos to him for making the town, but
Hmm.
probably I don't know. It seems I really hate it because JR is like the voice of my and your childhood, and it just sucks when
Hmm.
like he's something's you can tell. I mean, clearly he's getting older and everything. We love JR, love grilling JR. It's just I don't know what that was on Saturday night, but it wasn't his best effort. I don't know.
No.
It sounded like he just needed to clear his throat, but like he just had no time to clear it.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll be honest, even at the outset of AEW, he got a lot of nostalgia points.
Yes.
I didn't like because some of the shit he says, I'm like, brother, you, but you let it go because he's JR and it's all good. But I didn't think he it was certain. How do I say this nicely? He has shown his age the entire time he's been there. That doesn't mean he does a bad job. It just means he is of a different time sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like he would not like if people said this about him, but he puts himself over on the commentary
Yeah.
insofar as he presents his thought as the only right thought.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not about pay, it's about going to the pay window. Is it though? Like, I mean, everybody knows they're on guaranteed contracts. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's this, and I understand the whole real sports feel thing. And there's some other stuff like that where he's operating in one way, and then the rest of the team is sometimes operating under kayfabe in a different way.
Yeah.
Um, so it's little stuff like that. I hadn't heard him in a while because I don't often watch Rampage, and since he was put on Rampage,
Yeah.
I hadn't heard him in a while, and then this did not do him any favors. I knew he obviously had taken a fall, um, but I'm glad he's stepping away to get healthy. And I don't know if that was cryptic enough that there's other stuff going on with him or not. I appreciate the effort,
Yeah, I don't either.
as
It kind
always,
of made it
but
sound like there's something else going on. That wasn't the only thing. So
yeah. So I don't know. I thought the matches were very good. I thought they were, like you mentioned in our conversation, they were serious. They were um, hard hitting, good matches. Obviously, there's not a whole lot of story with them quite yet because it's all new and they're just establishing everything. And they put over strong the people that they wanted to put over. But I thought Andrade and Buddy Matthews had a great match. I thought Miro looked like $1,000,000.
oh, did he?
I was a little bit surprised at the content of Punk's soliloquy at the beginning of the show. I am surprised that that got through.
It was approved by me.
Not that I hate it. It was good. I just wasn't expecting, based on like some of the things like Kenny Omega has said that like, okay, it's done. We're not going to talk about it. It's over. We can't talk about some of it.
Yeah.
That felt like a lot of pushing of that particular legal boundary.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if their business, it's business, and if they can get away with it and TK greenlit that, then he knows what they can and can't do. And it's not like there was anything direct. It was just kind of insider wink and nudge direct. So, I thought the last match was good. Going with Punk and Samoa Joe as a rivalry will be very good. I mean, they beat the tar out of each other for the couple minutes they were in the ring together. So
yeah,
that ought to be good. But overall, it felt like a more serious version of Dynamite. There was a little bit less of the I hate to say it, like indie flopping and flipping and flying and dives and that sort of stuff, and it was a little bit more hard hitting and a little bit more serious. I like both. I'm not, and this I think is going to be a real problem, and I said to you about it. It's going to be tribalism between the two shows.
Yeah,
I've already seen it. Like, oh, I already saw enough, and Collision's better than Dynamite. It was the first show. Calm down. And I want both styles. I want both shows to do well, and I like both of them. And I think if you have too much of one, it'll get boring. Like,
right.
WWE does the serious, quote unquote, serious wrestling.
Right.
And so does New Japan. They do the very strong style, and it gets boring watching the same thing.
Correct.
So I like that there's differences. I like that there will be a little bit of cross pollination.
Definitely seems
so it's
like
interesting.
Definitely seems like something is set for Wednesday with possibly Punk and Max based off of his final words. Come take it.
Well, and what's interesting too is Max didn't want to defend the title.
Yeah.
At at Forbidden Door. And he said he might not show up. Well, he doesn't show up. Punk's carrying around a bag with you know what sitting in it. And he never technically lost.
Right.
A Punk Tanahashi match sounds pretty damn good.
And that's what was supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that was the plan for last Forbidden Door. So for them to put that on for this Forbidden Door, absolutely okay with it.
Yeah. And then I think that leads into Punk and Max again. You know, which one's the real champion?
Totally okay with this will be the rubber. This won't be the rubber. This will be the second match between them.
They had the dog collar.
They had the dog collar match. I don't think they had a second one.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't fight before that or after that. So it'll be the dog collar match.
Yeah,
was the first, and then which one of us is the real champion? That's interesting stuff.
It actually is interesting. I didn't think about the fact that Punk could slide in there and face Tanahashi.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Pay the whole thing off at Wembley.
Yes, you're give JC the damn book. I mean, we already did. We are already giving it to him for WCW later in the show, but Yeah,
Mhm.
I personally thought so. Here's my takeaways from Collision. I thought that the set design and the graphics were um a little bit of a love letter to a mixture of the Nitro and the WCW Saturday Night. I really thought that that was a really good mixture of both and an homage to both of them. I really, really liked it. I love the set design. The show felt different, and my thoughts on that are because it is a WWE, former WWE wrestler roster heavy. And like they know how to work, they know how to do certain things that the Dynamite roster doesn't do or doesn't know how to do yet. And I think it was a really good mixture of these are the anchors of the show. It's everybody that we wanted to see more that WWE wouldn't give us, and it was everything that we wanted to see out of them in a WWE sense. So that's why I think, and that's where the tribalism is going to come in, and that's why I really liked Collision. I thought it was a good mixture. I feel like I'm okay with. I know that Mongoose has said on the other shows a lot about how he's okay with the TNT title being flipped and everything like that all the time. I'm tired of seeing Wardlow flip it. They're
Yes.
they're killing the
Yes.
guy. He, I'm kind of over Wardlow. They got to take him away and rebuild him, rebrand him, bring him back in a different way because they've killed him dead. So, but I thought that the Andrade Buddy match was awesome. They
Mhm.
definitely need to bring a Lucha Family style versus House of Black would be amazing. Like Andrade and like the Roosh and those guys and Bandito.
Preston Vance.
Yes, bring them all together and have them versus House of Black. That's a fantastic trios rivalry that they could get launched off. I actually really liked the women's tag match. I really thought that was actually a good match.
It
I
was so good.
thought that was a really good showing for them because they usually have stinkers on Dynamite, but I thought that was fantastic for once.
Yeah,
And
I thought that combination, I thought the baby faces really stuck out. Like Willow always looks good.
Sky and Willow are awesome.
And I thought Sky Blue really showed a lot of growth, like um, doing some better stuff, a little bit more believable stuff. Um, it looked like she felt more comfortable in the ring,
Yeah.
and with what she was doing. And I mean, that also goes back to having people in the ring with her who are a little bit more experienced. Like
Mhm.
Tony Storm and Ruby Soho are clearly veterans at this point, and they're very good workers. Um, but I thought she looked like a budding star. So does Willow. The belt looks good around her.
Yeah.
Um, and happy accident that she ended up with that. And I think that'll really help and really continue to elevate her in a way that she should be. And I would not mind, continuing to build her. I mean, there'd be babyface versus babyface, but if they do her and Chris Statlander for that TBS title,
Mhm.
man, I feel like that would be a really good match, and it would be super interesting to watch. Although babyface versus babyface, but that's not always the worst.
Yeah.
Um, so that would be super interesting, and I like that, and I'm interested to see where they continue to go with the women's division as a whole and on Collision. Um, but if they continue to feature some of those up and coming people like a Willow and like a Sky Blue, and put them in there with people who can work, I
Mhm.
I would actually I think that's a good thing, and I would really like to see that actually. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought that was good as well.
Yeah. And I really, so my only thoughts going forward on Collision are that it was a really good start. It was really hard hitting, good wrestling action, and that
Hmm.
once they add in the stories, then that's what we'll see if Collision is going to be good or if it's going to be another Rampage. I don't think it will be another Rampage, but we've been wrong before. So The hope here is that this turns into a really good brand extension for AEW. But yeah, I think that a huge W across the board. Thought it was fantastic. Love seeing Miro and Andrade back. Love seeing Punk back as well. I'm really excited to see what they do now. I like that. That's the best show that AEW has done television wise, at least for me, in a long time. And I know that there's been some really good Dynamites. I'm not burying Dynamite because I'm like, oh, flippies and indie and all that shit. That's not what I'm saying. But this one felt pretty good and consistent across the board, and that's what I was looking for. But
yeah, and I agree. There's one last thing I want to cover on this before we move on.
sure.
I listened to last week. You guys talked about Money in the Bank and Punk, and had a 60 seconds of Punk. I don't need 60 seconds.
Of Punk.
Yeah, I don't need 20 minutes of Punk, but I did. I thought everybody had, interesting takes in. I don't know how to say this. It felt like everybody was taking a piece of Punk. Like, because there's people, like, I can definitely see Andretti's point about, like, Punk being selfish, and, like, because that's very real. People with that personality type do tend to be more self-interested, and they do come off as selfish. But then on the other side of that too, they do, because they're so strong-willed, they do tend to want to bring people in and help them. But it's in their image, so to speak. And then if they're not kind of in that, then they're kind of out. It's an in or an out kind of thing sometimes.
Right.
Because you hear a lot of people talk about how good he is with the people that he's good with, and how some people love him and some people hate him.
Mm-hmm.
So and between that and the promo, and I know the promo is a bit of work, obviously. I really hope that personality is moderated a bit.
And
if he's going to be a locker room leader.
I think that everybody's kind of learned along the way here too that like we can't do stuff like that anymore, and everyone's kind of embarrassed as well too. So like I don't think anybody wants that ever to happen again.
I hope not, and I hope it doesn't get to the point where, because like there's a maturation process. Everybody gets older, they get a little bit wiser. They realize, hey, there's some stuff we just can't do as professionals. He seemed like he was doing that, and then when push came to shove, yes, he was hurt, yes, he was frustrated, all of those things. When push came to shove, he still lashed out.
Right.
So, not saying, because some people, and they mentioned it and you guys mentioned it last week, that past behavior is the best indicator of future behavior. That is true to a point. I don't think that's, it's like 75% of the rule. There is other people who, you learn, you grow, you do things.
Yeah.
So I'm not willing to say that, Punk's always going to be the same Punk forever and ever, amen. This is going to be the person, and you just need to watch out for that, at times caustic personality. I mean, don't put him in a situation to become that pipe bomb Punk again.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. So, and I hope that they don't push that personality all the time on TV either, because that'll get boring.
It'll get boring.
Yeah, and like, okay, if you're gonna have a big rivalry, like he did it well with Max, because they both can ether each other, and they have the ability to do it. But if he goes out there and steamrolls every person he fights against on the mic, it's gonna get boring. Yeah, for 2 seconds it's fun, and it's like, all right, he's gonna come out and have another promo, and he's gonna destroy this dude, and what are we really getting out of it? So I hope that there is a bit of both when it comes to what happens with him, and we'll see. But I thought that was super interesting, the conversation you guys had last week. So there's my 5 minutes of Punk.
Yeah. I think that they're gonna. I think for everybody, fingers are crossed and hope that it all pans out and it's gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I agree.
If management is approving what he's saying, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on, we got WWE Raw tonight, and I just got a little bit of breaking news here from a PWN.
Okay.
There is well, I mean, it's already going to happen. So we're recording this on Monday. It's going to be out on Thursday. So this is going to be non-breaking news. But apparently Braun Breaker is backstage tonight. So that could be the open challenge.
Ooh.
Doing it on Raw tonight.
Interesting. Or maybe he comes out and
They do a little face
messes up the match. Yeah. That's super interesting. And we talked before we started recording about our viewing habits and how they ebb and flow a little bit.
Mhm.
And I've been watching Raw since a little bit before Mania, mostly since Cody came back, and I've been watching more of it post WrestleMania
Mhm.
and paying attention more to the other people. And I think it's a good show. I mean, it's not always my taste, um, and I think that it's it's indicative of the WWE style. Sometimes it gets a little boring. They do story better than anybody,
That is true.
but their wrestling sometimes leaves a little bit to be desired, and it's a little boring. And honestly, AEW can be the other way, and be boring, where all of the matches are so good that it's all the same,
Hmm.
and it gets a little boring when there's no story. Like you watch 4 matches in a row where people are diving over the top rope and doing, somersaults and shit. Like it's impressive to watch from an athletic standpoint,
Correct.
but you need variety.
Right.
And I feel that's the same way, just in the opposite extreme that WWE is. Um, and like I like who they're pushing on Raw these days. You see a lot of the Judgment Day, which I think they're all very good.
Hmm.
You're seeing more Chad Gable and the Alpha Academy, who I think are entertaining. Um, Indus Sheer they're working on. Okay, we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Dominic's with Cody, which hot, molten hot heel,
Yes.
hot baby face. So that works great.
Mhm.
Um, and some of the mid card guys, like they're pushing Ricochet more. They're doing like people who are in the mid card who will be built up for Gunther. They're doing really well with like Bronson Reed and Ricochet.
Well, thank
Um,
God that, you don't want to see people get hurt, but thank God it allowed Ricochet to get away from
yeah.
you don't want to see people get hurt or anything like that, but Strowman getting hurt allowed Ricochet to get away, and I think that that's
Hmm.
Ricochet in the end, and that's better for us too because Ricochet is like a once in a like I don't know if he's once in a lifetime athlete, but like somebody that can fly around like that, they don't come around very often, and
Yeah.
with the ease that he does it, so like
Yeah.
he's somebody that if they do right could transcend out of the mid card range into the main title, world title picture. And that's obviously like not everyone's going to be at the world title picture, but you can think of somebody like him if in the right circumstances he could get himself out.
Oh, him and Seth could tear it down.
Yes.
Like now, the problem is not everybody's going to believe that he's world heavyweight champion level. So
Well, they're going to
in
have
theory, you have to.
they'd have to build him properly to even get
Right.
a match with Seth. But if
Right.
they, which I don't know if they will, because there's only like around 5 or 6 people that get that opportunity. So which makes sense, and I'm totally with that too. It's
Right.
not like you're
And
gonna,
I honestly think they are building Damian Priest.
which is a
If
good.
he's not if he's not the next person with that belt, he's next 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Um,
And Priest, I love Priest, love Punishment Martinez. He's awesome. He really
yeah.
he's done really well, and I think that he does his role well in Judgment Day. And I obviously there's going to be they're going to do they're probably going to end up doing Priest and Finn to once they do a Judgment Day breakup. I'm assuming at some point, but
They're already starting to tease it.
right. So I mean that'll probably WWE's got a lot of big teams that are going to break apart at some point, and then and they're but the smart thing that they did, and usually they have the big long thing where they want to break a team up, but they're not building another team to insert into their spot. But they're building
Mhm.
LWO now at the same time, where whenever Judgment Day breaks up, well, you got LWO right there. So
Yeah.
I think that that's fantastic. I think that's very smart. There's logical booking now. I just yeah I don't I think that a lot of things that WWE is doing so many good things right now, and that's what we've wanted.
Triple H is doing a lot of really good things right now.
Yes. Now
let's
we
let's
all
let's
know,
put credit where it's due.
yeah, we all know that Vince is still changing stuff remotely, and that's to be expected. But Triple H overall is doing a great job.
Yeah, I agree. I just to kind of put a button on this. I think also Nakamura has been very nicely used. I mean, he's mid card, but he's helping ascend someone like a Ricochet, um, and Bronson Reed, and he's working with them, and he's doing very good work. So I really appreciate and like what he's doing. And then my last sort of thought is what they're going to do with McIntyre,
Hmm.
because since the draft he has not been there. He has not been on TV once.
I think he'll probably be back around for whenever they do. He'll probably show up at Money in the Bank or something, because I heard that I mean, they're going across the pond. That's his play. That's his.
Yeah.
He's the Scottish Warrior and all that. So I would imagine he's going to be there for that. They're going to find something for him.
And he feels like the kind of person that would be an instant credible opponent for Seth.
Yes.
Like I feel like they're finishing off Balor and Seth at Money in the Bank. So just why don't we have him come out, pop the crowd? They're gonna love seeing him,
Yeah.
and have him set up the next 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Or maybe it's a shorter one. Have him go at uh, SummerSlam in August.
Yes.
So, I mean, I feel like they're just sitting on him and waiting. And I know that there had been rumors that he wasn't happy with his creative and what was going on with him.
Yeah.
So putting him right in the title picture with Seth, that seems like a great way to do things. I
Seems
hope
like a
that
great
is the
way to get
case.
him
I
back.
like him.
That makes it seem a great way to get him back and get him happy again.
Mm-hmm. And it gives him the stature that he deserves, or the position he deserves, I should say.
Yeah.
And even if you bring him back in as a heel, I mean, then you've got him and Seth, then
Right.
you've got him and Cody. There's another former WWE champion that Cody can have a feud with, do well, and ascend to, going forward.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Lord, there's still not a whole lot of clarity on what they're going to do with him, with Cody. And I gotta say, just kayfabe and Cody for a minute. This man, even in photos of like at his daughter's birthday party or like Father's Day photos this weekend, the man is still wearing a cast on his arm.
Respect, man.
You gotta appreciate the level of working. He
Respect.
may be the most dramatic wrestler in all of wrestling.
Um,
But, but the level of kayfabe that man is going towards, to wear a wrist brace at his daughter's second birthday with all of the family and friends.
You're gonna look back 20 years like, why was Daddy wearing a cast? Ah, he's just fabing.
I saw that at like every picture you see of him. Like the man is wrestling, and here's another thing that kills me. He's wrestling, right? And he will hit someone in the face with the cast.
Yeah.
And they've said, like, they've kayfabed, oh, it's made of titanium, blah, 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 whatever. He will blast someone in the face, dead in front of the ref.
Yeah.
No DQ, no admonishment,
Yeah.
just Cody's being Cody.
Yeah.
We don't say anything. I'm like, if that is not the definition of, like, using a foreign object.
Yep.
Like, you don't see people hitting other people, like, with, like, okay, so the times when, like, someone takes off a knee brace and hits somebody with it, that is 100% a DQ.
Yes.
And he did it in the Brock match, and the ref just stood there and was like, nothing
Yeah.
to see here.
Yeah, nothing. It's WWE's world. We're living in it, man.
Oh man, that kills me every time. And then to see him take it to the ultimate level of like birthday party photos, and we're at Epcot, and he's just walking around with a wrist brace, and he doesn't even cinch it in either. It's
No.
just flippy floppy loose in there.
Yeah, because you know that he just threw it on really quick because he forgot.
100%. 100%. It popped me every time. He's ridiculous.
It's so great. But yeah, so we're gonna check out Raw tonight for sure, and we'll be right back, and we'll get into Hot Shots Wrestling Alliance. All right, we are back here on Hot Shots Wrestling Alliance, and it looks like JC, you're gonna be kicking us off here. So you got some emails, and we'll let you take it away here, sir.
All right. So some union thing made all of my stuff cost twice as much.
Man is here.
Damn unions, apparently. Well, that's ungood. Thanks, Triple H. Finn Balor wants to work a match with Heath Manhattan. Trust me on this. Okay. Well, that'll be okay. So it's within the next 3 weeks, so that's all right. All right, I like that. Listen, I'm not physically feeling 100%. This is Kane. That's no problem. You can have some time off, Kizane. Sure, get some rest. You were gonna be resting anyway, so that works out. It makes you happy. Okay. Ooh, okay. So new section for this week, and in this game, it's the shakeups. So, basically how this works is they give you three different options for a shakeup, and they last for different amounts of time. So you get to select one of these, and then they last for as long as they last, and they have the effect that they have. So in my case, I have a bronze, a silver, and a gold. So my bronze is straight through. The tables matches are free, but participating superstars lose slightly more stamina. So that's one. That's for a season. And then the silver is no break. Self promos double the popularity increase for superstars with less than 40 stamina. So that's not bad. And then the money maker, which is gold, it's select a superstar, gain 10,000 cash whenever you book them in a match. So I am going to definitely take the option of the money maker. And I'm pretty sure we all know who I'm going to put that one on. I'm going to put that one on Cody. So we're going to put that on. So that's a long-term kind of thing. That'll be super helpful because he's going to be on my roster for the entirety of this. I'm going to use him as much as I can. Now, right now, I need to put him in a cooldown because of his stamina. It's at 28. So, and I'm sure the Red Flame is not much better. So they need to go into a cooldown. And the way I'm conceptualizing maybe this pay-per-view cycle is some of the people who were on top last time, we're kind of cooling them down, and we're bringing up more stuff this time. So that has short-term and long-term implications. The short-term implications are I'm building more people. So I'm probably not going to gain as many fans as I'm building more superstars and bringing people in. So I'm going to have to supplement with bringing people in while I'm building. But long-term, that helps me because then I have more popular people to put with people that I already have who are popular. And as you don't use them, popularity comes down, and as you use other people, popularity comes up. So you're matching stamina and popularity, and you're trying to constantly manage those different levels. So, let's look at our journal. So, at the moment, we have some contracts expiring in the near future. That's all right for now. Within 2 weeks, Cody needs to be in a tag match with Kane, which is fine because I have an idea for that, but they both need to rest. And with Kane having 2 weeks of rest, we might not actually be able to pull that off. So that might hurt Cody's morale a little bit. We'll see. It can either hurt Kane's morale or Cody's morale, one or the other. So we'll have to decide who we're going to make a little unhappy. Kane needs a match against Heath Manhattan. So we'll look at that when we get there. We'll see. Maybe that's a opening kind of thing. So we'll look at that as we go. Commissioner goal, ensure that your least popular available fighter is in a match this week. So we'll have to look at that and see if I can make that happen. And then our wow, brain just completely blanked. Our GM trophies. So there's some lifetime ones, some fan ones, some different things in there. So, but if we go to our season, we can see the ones that we're getting towards. So a couple things we want to definitely look at. Book 8 shows with all the promo slots filled. So we got to make sure that we have those filled. And then book 8 shows with a charity promo. So I need to make sure I do a charity promo. And then book 8 shows with all the promo slots filled. So we'll make sure we do that. Let's look at our roster real fast. It's always good to look at what free agents are available. Just to have a look if there's anyone super interesting. Interested in Drew McIntyre, maybe not at that price. Although that is permanent, so that is nice. But I don't really see too much of anything I'm looking for in that regard at the moment with the regular free agents. Looking for the legends. There's certainly some nice choices there. I gotta look through and do my booking and see what's going on. If I'm interested in any of those. But it would certainly be in the neighborhood of a sub 100,000, probably in the 50 to 60 range if there was something like a DiBiase or a JBL or a Rick Steiner or something like that, in that range. So, do our show logistics. One thing that's important, I know it costs a little bit more, but that is to run the biggest capacity place you can. So you always want to have the biggest arena you can because that's the most money coming back in. So if you're going to spend money on the production stuff, it's best to do it with the arena. So we have our road crew. I don't know if I'm necessarily super into needing the backstage crew at the moment. I have some cards too, but special effects are fine. Advertising is fine for now. These are the kind of things you really want to bolster going forward because they can help with bringing money, which I'm on the razor's edge of being okay with money at the moment. I wish I had more, but don't we all? So let's look at power cards, see if there's anything I'm interested in. Health Spa would certainly not be bad. I think I'm going to pick that one up because I know I've got some people who are getting low on stamina. The injury rehab is not super critical at this point, I don't think. Because we got Randy Orton back, but Theory's still out for another 2 weeks. It's a level 3 rivalry that I want to pay off at the next pay-per-view, so I'm not super worried about that. He can have his 2 weeks. At some point, I need to get that to a level 4 rivalry before the next pay-per-view. So, rivalries I have going on at the moment. I have Cody and the Red Flame, of course. Buddy Matthews and Farouk, that's a level 1. Cody and the Red Flame are level 2. So we're going to continue to build that while managing both of their stamina. So they're probably going to be off this week. Orton and Theory are at a level 3. So I'm going to let that marinate for those 2 weeks. Try and get that up to a level 4 before the pay-per-view, and then blow that off at the pay-per-view. And then we have Shotzi and Raquel are level 1 singles. But Roxy and Raquel are the women's tag champs. So at the moment, we might have them go singles just to fill out the card a little bit if I need to. But one of the things I want to actually look at this week is China definitely needs a rest. She's at 7 stamina, so we're gonna build a rivalry between her and Charlotte, but we're gonna do that mostly through promos. So we're gonna do some call outs, things like that. They both need a little bit of rest, but we're gonna start to build rivalries that way as well. So let's book our show. So big thing, I definitely want to do some call outs. So we're gonna have Charlotte, she's gonna call out the champ, and that's good because they both get more stamina, which Charlotte's stamina is great, but China's is messy. And I also want to apply a card to her. So let's go do that health spa card now. Put that on China. That'll work out great. So we'll do that. That'll establish, hopefully, that rivalry that will then pay off at the pay-per-view. I need to have a charity promo this week. I want to get something going for Finn. So he's a fighter, so a bruiser, a babyface bruiser would be good. I don't really... I do have a babyface bruiser in Farouk and Kane, but Kane definitely needs a cooldown. So we're gonna, and he needs to be off at least a week anyway. So what I think we'll do, we may have to go find somebody. So we'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get some of the big matches going here. And this is where the booking gets super interesting, because you have to figure out how to make all this stuff work. So let's get them on the card first. Let's get the card down first. So we're going to have these two. They're definitely going to be on there, and we'll figure out steps and stuff. So I like that. Let's also have Shotzi and Raquel. They're level 1, so we'll continue to build that little singles push. Can't do Orton in Theory. I can push that rivalry. And I can have Orton work with someone, but not necessarily, but it could begin a new rivalry when I don't necessarily want it to. I want to pay off the Austin Theory rivalry. So, he's a babyface. Why don't we have... Okay, let's settle the world title picture first. So let's find a babyface bruiser if there is one. Ringvald. Not the best popularity in the world. But I wanna have them. Oh man, see, that's what's the problem. See, they're both so expensive. But I would love the Leviathan or Drew here. I mean, they would be excellent. They're just too expensive. So let's look at the let's look here at the legend. So we could do a Bruno Sammartino. Big popularity. That would be a great title match. And $60K for 5 weeks, not bad. As a little come in to pop the territory. Yeah, so I think it's either going to come down to the Ultimate Warrior or Bruno. And Bruno has better popularity and better stamina, so I think we're going to pull in Bruno for a nice little title feud. And I think, honestly, we're probably going to have this be... We may have to change it, but I think we're going to do... There we go. He's going to call out Finn. I do want to get the tag title scene going. The problem for the men's, the problem is I don't have a ton of talent. I've intentionally tried to keep my roster smaller so that I had more cash. But this is where it kind of becomes a problem. So, that takes care of that. I want to have, This is going to be a bit of a gamble. Both their staminas are really bad. I don't want to do that. I'm afraid of that. I'm actually okay with... I need a charity this week, so I can't do that. Let's let them both sit off and get some rest. So let's have... Yeah, we're going to have to do this. They're both all right on that. So we're going to do the women's tag matches. We're actually going to split them up into singles matches for this week. Not ideal, honestly. But it is what it is. And I might have to pull the Orton card and have him just face off against somebody else. So we might need a heel. Orton is a babyface fighter, so we need a heel bruiser. So let's see if there's anything again. Flop dollar. We might go with top dollar. Oh, that's a lot of money, though. Maybe you're not going with top dollar. All right, let's look at another legend, maybe. So we could do a specialist, a heel specialist. Good popularity. I think we're going to go with JBL. Let me just double check before I pull the trigger on another superstar. He's a fighter, so I need a bruiser. So maybe I don't get JBL. Oh, I just forgot what he is again. Brain is braining. Okay, so I need a heel bruiser. Oh, okay, that does work. So let's have JBL come in. Little bit of money, but not bad. And this is why you save your money in this sort of thing. So we're actually probably... It's a cold rivalry. We're going to have him and JBL. I don't want to run Orton into the ground quite yet. So we'll do a light stipulation. Something that doesn't hurt too bad. We'll do a tables. And I don't necessarily want to start another rivalry. I just want to have them have a bit of a match. So it might start another rivalry. which could be okay. I mean, it's recoverable indeed. So we have a level 1, a level 1, 0, 0. So I should actually move these around a bit. We'll start and end with the level 1s. Yeah. And then we need a charity, if memory serves. Oh, no. In the season. Okay. So book with all promo slots filled. We're almost done with that. And then book 8 shows with a charity promo. So let's get a charity promo. And let's run Penelope Perfect. All right. So it's again another building week. We're kind of trying to play with what we have. The show doesn't cost too much, which is good. We should get a good amount of money back. And then we're building the things we're doing. Least popular available fighter. I mean, I guess I can look at it quick just to give it. I should have went to popularity. Okay. Popularity and least popular fighter. That would be Heath. Yeah, we're just going to not get that card. So we're going to confirm this booking. And it's in Philadelphia, close enough to my hometown. So, all right, Baker, you are up.
All right. So, whew. Hot and heavy into SmackDown here. We got an email from Bailey that I've seen the work she's putting in and she can do more for the brand. So she's a heel. She is a champion. She's a tag team champion. So totally understand that she can do that. She's ready to run in a main event match. This will be a lot. So I think we can do that. I don't see why I can't. I need to come up with something else too for that. Xia Li, hey, I feel like I'm the fall guy every week. Whatever my matches, I want to win. Exit and continue. All right, so we got so we got a shakeup. Superstars don't lose popularity while injured. Master and apprentice superstars that are in a match with a legend gain. Okay, Hell Fever. Earn 15,000 fans when you have a Hell in a Cell match in a show and lose when you don't. Oh my gosh, so I'd have to have a Hell in a Cell match. What? Well, I do have a legend in Boogeyman, so I think that, that might be a thing that I could probably do. I mean, I feel like that could be something I could do. Absolutely. So let's do that. Okay, let's check out the journal. Contract expiring for okay, so his contract expires at the end of week 9. Do not book your most popular bruiser. Hall of Fame. I need to see where I'm at. Oh my lord, I am not doing very well in these. Earn 2 million. So our Hall of Fame trophies, we're not doing great. JC's a little bit ahead of me on some of this stuff. So I'm a little bit ahead of him too. Okay. All right. So let's lock in this to make sure that, Fleet, we're booking the Fleet Center. Want to do this so that I make sure that I'm booking everything properly here. And that I'm going to make money. Because this is where I messed up last time. So we got basic lights, we got the backstage crew, we got local advertisements, and we're running a big center, which means that we'll obviously make money. Now, to book the show, this is where things are going to be interesting. So, closing brand new next week's show, best friends forever, injury rehab. I might need to do some rehabbing. That's my only issue is that I got some stuff to take care of here. So I can't book Sean, so I lose my tag team champions for a while. I should do a we'll see what's going on here. So they're in a level 2. There is no rivalry for that either, but Sami Zayn. Okay, R-Truth is injured, so let's put Otis. Let's make an R-Truth is injured. I can't, so I got to come up with a new rivalry, so I can't use that. So let's put Otis. Let's start the show with Otis. Otis is Bruiser. Let's do Otis and Ludwig Kaiser. Or should I do Bruiser and Fighter? Bruiser and Fighter. Okay, so Loomis. So I need a fighter. That's not great. What do we? I know I don't have a lot of money, but we should probably find a fighter. Let's look by class. Let's look for a fighter. Fighter. Got a face fighter, Adrian Buck. He's gonna be cheap. Let's sign him. Let's put him in there against Otis. Let's make it a title match. Let's put Bailey in this main event against. We don't have a rivalry anymore with them, so let's just put. I think we should really do a normal match just to try to get people some. Let's put them together. Oh my gosh, Dewdrop stamina is 8. Ay. I'm so screwed. Okay, we'll do a self promo for Io Sky. Okay, save that promo. I'm reeling right now. We're gonna call out somebody. We're gonna have Boogeyman's only signed. We got to put Boogeyman in a match. All right, let's just do it. Boogeyman's gonna go in a big match, tables match. Boogeyman. He's gonna go in there with Loomis. Let's put Bailey in a match versus Natty. That makes sense. And let's do just a normal match again. And let's put our stamina's so low on Sammy. We got to find people that got good stamina. So let's put Ivar and let's put them in a we're gonna swap them out. We're gonna put them in Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's switch them to. Let's swap. Those two matches. Okay. Now let's put. Let's do a charity with somebody that's got really good popularity. Let's do it for Sammy. He's our champion. And let's do a role change for somebody. Let's turn T-Bar face. Why not? Worst case, I can put him in there then I can form another tag team where I got Ivar and T-Bar as two baby faces, giants, to go against two cruiserweight heels, which I'm pretty sure I still have, which Cruz del Toro is a heel. Might even be able to do a role change for a cruiser. Let's put Dewey Carter on here. And let's do a role change for him, make him a heel. So then we'll have Dewey Carter and Cruz del Toro, and that'll give us a new tag team option to kind of bridge a little bit of a gap here because we got problems. So I think that we're gonna be all right here. All right. So let's bring JC back in here.
Alrighty.
All right, so we're gonna lock in our show here, and we're gonna be okay.
That's how I felt too.
Yeah. So all right. So all right. So I did a signing. I did two signings because I have two people injured. So I signed Adrian Buck to go against Otis.
The long lost young Buck brother.
Yes, the long lost Buck.
Malachi's stepbrother.
Yeah. So I needed to, since R-Truth is injured, I need an opponent for Otis as the Intercontinental Champion. So why not give it to young up and comer Adrian the long lost Buck? So we will assimilate that up. And
I was gonna shit if he won.
Oh my gosh, they got and we got Dewey Carter. He is a babyface. We're gonna switch him heel because we got some plans coming up for the next show. Nice. And Bailey she wanted to main event, but I had an idea here, so I want to give her at least some type of singles opportunity here to start that. So we're gonna put Bailey in a match against Natalia. So we're gonna simulate that up. 1, 2, it's over. And Bailey's the winner. She's doing great, but that's a dip in the show. It's what we were hoping for.
Yep, that's where you book that.
We got a charity promo here for Sami Zayn. He's our world champion, so let's get him out there. His stamina's a little low. Let's build stamina back up a little bit here.
Yep.
Ivar and Cruz del Toro in a Falls Count Anywhere. So we got a giant and a cruiser, babyface versus heel. Let's see where this takes us. So we're gonna simulate this up.
1, 2, all of the stamina in the world.
And Cruz del Toro gets a win, and now they're in rivalry. So we're off to the races now, which is not exactly what I thought was gonna happen, but it did. So whatever, we'll go with it. And then I wanted to switch T-Bar from a face, a heel to a face. So, based off that prior match, I have plans for the following show. But we'll see. We'll see where this goes now.
Plans change, pal.
And in the main event.
Oh boy. I watched last week's show and I saw that you picked him up.
Yes, loyal listeners of the pods, you know that the Boogeyman holds a dear place in my heart. So I had to sign Boogeyman. He is signed to the Smackdown brand. And with HBK out as the other half of the tag team championships, I figured why not throw these guys in a main event tables match and see where it gets us. So
a little Earthworm Jim action.
Sure. So this won't be, we'll let you do your watch along for your show, and then we'll do my watch along for the next show.
Okay.
Or do you want to flip flop them?
I don't have my normal booking of Cody and the Red Flame this week. And we all know how much we love watching those matches. So why don't you do your Boogeyman debut this week, and then next week I'll see if I can get those two booked.
All right, so we're gonna watch the Boogeyman versus Dexter Loomis in a tables match. So this should be interesting. I actually did make sure that I booked a real venue.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. I haven't even seen what Boogeyman looks like in this game.
Look at this intro. Oh, yeah. Vintage B-Man.
Vintage B-Man.
He's got the water finding stick. His clock has his face on it? I didn't know that.
Yes.
What great marketing. Brand expert. Real Boogie.
He looks incredible.
Oh.
Good pyro.
Large tribal beads on sale now at Shop Zone.
Saxton, my sources tell me that after the match tonight, Boogeyman's going
Oh,
right
this looks
back under
tremendous.
your bed.
Oh, he's so great.
No, he's not. I'm locking my door.
He would have a heck of a ice hockey stride with those Euro steps he's pulling out right now.
Yes.
Oh,
What were your thoughts on the Vegas Golden Knights winning the cup?
A very erratic and eccentric superstar.
did you hear that?
No.
Yeah. No, I'm glad. I know it didn't draw the ratings, but it's good for those markets
Yeah.
to have it in the finals and then to win. And honestly, I just don't expect much because the Flyers are bad losers. So, yeah, but apparently the Flyers are showing a New Jersey tomorrow. So,
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, that'll help the on ice product.
Well, that all kind of fits because this show is live from Philadelphia, PA. So
Yeah. I mean, I would rather actually see them do an Extreme Rules match on the ice than watch the current iteration of the Philadelphia Flyers.
Dexter Lumis is making his way to the ring here with that tag team championship. The reason that Lumis is not in a tag team championship match is because HBK, who is his tag team partner, got injured at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So I am without HBK for I think 4 to 6 weeks, I think. So, but yeah, this is a tables match. We'll see where this goes. Give him the big point. Yeah. Give him hell, brother. All right, we'll get us into this match here.
The sweetest mustache in all of WWE.
Yeah, it is a very great mustache.
Rick Rude, who?
Oh.
Dude, whoa!
Jeez, Boogeyman eating a drop off that.
That looks like how you start out a match on Wednesday night.
Yeah, this ain't.
They brought their working boots on tonight.
They did. Oh, running bulldog.
The classic finisher.
Yeah, he held on to it too, so that way you know. This Boogeyman gear is fantastic.
It really is. Hell of a model.
How annoying was that probably to wear that every single day?
Oh, imagine putting on the face paint.
Well, Boogie's going to go off the top rope here when a swing and a miss.
At least he didn't crash and burn.
That's true. Uh-oh, are you going to put him on the table?
Oh, it was right there. Drop him through the table, Boogie.
He wasn't ready. That's okay. Give him the point. Let him know. So in a tables match, does the announce table count?
You know, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know the answer.
Oddski.
I think you actually have to set one up. Would be my guess. But
go like out in the crowd in a tables match.
Just trying to give the people their money's worth.
Yes. All right. Oh, he's gonna squish his head.
Oh, that just looks nasty.
It's not a claw. It's
Gosh, what impact. The damage he's taken is starting to pile
I forget what they call that move.
Non-mandible.
Yeah, big in the 80s.
Man, Loomis was just getting his ass whipped there. Now he's fighting back.
Oh, we love a good babyface comeback, so that makes that works.
That is true. A little neck breaker.
Is he the best wrestler in jeans?
Well, DDP was.
I tend to.
Into the barricade.
Well, okay, there's that. I was gonna say, we cannot and should not forget R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth. We might be doing a retrospective on R-Truth coming up. R-Truth, who is also injured for this. He known jeans wearer. I don't think
Airbrush jeans wearer.
Airbrush jeans. Do jorts count?
No, because that then Super Cena just,
Yeah, that's true.
it just takes the cake. So you can't,
Like,
for the sake of discussion.
yeah, I would say DDP is probably the best jeans working wrestler. Loomis is
Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of them, so small
Right.
sample size. But
yeah.
here's a question: best airbrushed gear wearing wrestler.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's got to go to Hogan from the 90s, or Warriors Duster from WCW. That's good airbrush stuff.
Rick Rude
Rick Rude, a good airbrusher.
should have been champ.
Should have been. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, Hogan with the boots and the pants, like forever staple in wrestling.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, and the win.
There it is.
That was a pretty quick match. I was not expecting the Boogeyman to put him through the table so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
Oh,
one.
look at that.
Wow, where did he get those wins from?
Must have been his little satchel.
Must have been.
Nightcrawlers are us.
Yeah.
Shout out Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah, shout out Brucey. Hopefully we get your Brother Love figure soon. So that was a good. So I knew that this was kind of going to happen with this show. The show kind of started hot, went low, and it never really came back up. So it's got a good rating. That's all. I didn't really know what I was doing here with this show. There's a lot of stuff with my booking. So, but on to WCW. Oh my gosh, dude, this show looks pretty good.
Yeah. So I too had to make a couple calls to the free agency roster. Nothing too expensive. I'm still trying to stay on budget, but this is definitely a maintenance show, and next week might be as well, as we build to the pay-per-view. But so we're going to start it off here with our there were only two rivalries that I could run this week that made sense in terms of stamina and things like that. So the first one is Buddy Matthews and Farouk. So they have a level 1. We're going to simulate this up. And Farouk is 2 for 2.
All right,
It's an okay match.
he's moving up the rankings.
Maybe should have put a stip on there. But this is good. So China's stamina was a 7, which I didn't know you could do without being hurt.
I know.
So
Well, that's what happened with Shanky. Like, Sammy's stamina was 19 and Shanky's was 8.
oh god. So we have we're gonna build that rivalry through a whole bunch of call outs. Mid card,
grows.
it does indeed grow. So this one I'm gonna term the douchebag bowl. Randy Orton versus JBL. The title is not on the line. I'm not necessarily even trying to start a rivalry. But he's another person I brought in, JBL. And this is the first time Randy's been back in a couple of weeks. He got hurt at the last pape. And his rival, Austin Theory, is not back yet for another 2 weeks. So we're just kind of treading water with this one. We're going to simulate it up. And Randy Orton wins. Excellent. Not a great match.
It's okay though.
It's all going to be kind of meh. I
Wow.
had to call in the big guns here.
Big diaper Bruni.
And no rivalry, which is what I was looking for. Crap. Bruno, you have a 4 out of 5 promo and you can't get okay. Maintenance weeks, guys. Maintenance weeks are great.
Yeah, these are gonna be the
this-
low ends of our shows here because we are both
They-
we're trying to figure out how to get past all this.
Yeah, we are. So we have the two women's the women's tag title scene. We've split up into singles this week. To let everything cool down from that, because they just completed it, but my roster is small and I had to let some people rest this week and probably next week as well. So we have Tamina and Roxy. So we're gonna simulate this one up. Hopefully we get a nice rivalry out of this. I could use it.
Ooh,
Yes. Okay. Not a great match, admittedly. Some of these I should have put stips on, but my stamina on them is not the best. So you gotta spend money to make money here a little bit.
perfect.
Got the charity in there that I needed to get in. Got my shit in. And then this will be the main event. This one is already an established rivalry. So we're gonna simulate this one up.
All right.
Shotzi goes over. Rivalry grows.
The rivalry grows.
And the rivalry grows.
All right. So poor finale for SmackDown is what it says. Yeah, we kind
a
of
5-minute tables match. Yeah, who'd have thought?
Right. SmackDown or WCW got good booking. All right. So your show is exactly what you want to do. These are maintenance.
Yeah, I was
for sure.
Yeah, the maintenance week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my. Fan change. I gained some fans. All right, I gained money. Woo! All right.
There you go.
Gained money. That's all that matters. Can't wait to see more of the Boogeyman. He's an absolute classic. Grew up watching him. Okay, all right. All right, well, we gained money. That's all that matters. So let's see what the hell WCW did here. Holy crap, San Martino's back. You gained a lot.
Made some money.
He gained a lot of money.
That's what I was looking for. The total fan change.
Yeah.
Not super happy with that, although I kind of figured that was coming. As long as I feel like as long as I stay in the neighborhood of you, my plan will take over.
And this was where this was going to cost you double, and you purposefully didn't. It didn't hurt you at all. I mean, you still
running that big arena is the ticket.
Yeah, once you get to that, that is absolutely the ticket.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I'm still on top by 16,000. So we're literally neck and neck. Like it's we're neck and neck.
Yeah, I can make that up in a pay-per-view. So
right, like
you did last week.
Right, we're 3 weeks away. What happened to the main event match? Sorry. All right. So all right.
This is yours. I'll dip out again and let you go ahead and get your booking going.
Yeah, sorry, Bailey. So I didn't want to. I knew this was going to be a maintenance show, and I mean we kind of knew this was going to happen, but I should have put her in the main event. I didn't. Major decrease to her. I thought things were back. Well, she's a champion, so I don't understand how things are bad. Ziggler's a master on the mic. In a promo during tonight's match. Okay. Or tonight's show. Okay, so we know we got to put Ziggler. We got to put Ziggler into a. Got to put Ziggler in there. All right, so let's just put him right in there. Self promo. Let's put Ziggy right in there. Let's just get it out of the way. Where's Ziggler at? Okay, so last week people want to see Boogeyman. Let's put him in another table spot. Because we have to run a tables. So this is how to fulfill a commissioner goal. Let's see. Let's put him in there with Adrian Buck. Let's see what happens. Now I have to do Xia Li. Or no. I feel like I have to put Xia Li. I don't even remember what I was supposed to do with her. How terrible of audio is this right now? Oh my gosh, I'm so out of things. I need to think about calling out, and I need to be able to push some rivalries here, but I should push Dude. I'll push Dewdrop. I'll try to push that rivalry again. Their stamina is up a little bit, so that should get me to the next show where I could at least have a match for them. And let's do another call out and see if I can't try to push Sammy and Shanky, because they're both stamina. Okay, so they had a pretty big stamina increase. Let's try to do this again. Let's try to just push my rivalries as far as I can. So I did have a rivalry that started last week, which I didn't want to do, but it actually might work out in the end, because Ivar and Cruz del Toro, we could put them in a one-on-one, and we could put them in a 50% additional rivalry increase in a steel cage match. Let's try to push the rivalry a little bit. Let's give them a little push. I need to get Xia Li to win a match. That's what I got to do. Xia Li, let's have interference. Let's have her. Let's have Xia Li face. Let's have Xia Li face Natty. And then we'll have Bailey run in for Natty. Okay, so that should help that. That should take that out of the way. That's going to be a low point. And then let's start our show with an Extreme Rules with Otis. And let's put so we have let's give Loomis a chance. See what happens here. Oh my gosh, both of their staminas are killed. Let's just give them. Let's just let's. Oh my gosh, I can't put Otis in a match. Let's put T-Bar in there. Who can T-Bar fight? T-Bar can fight. Perfect. Look, there we go. All right, so that should be a good start. We'll swap these two. And then we'll build back up, and we fulfilled all of our goals. Show logistics. Let's put it in the Fleet Center again. Let's do good road crew. Let's do the basic lights and that. Let's see what we got in the ways of free agents here. Oh, I'd really like to have Brock Lesnar. We got Ronda Rousey. Oh my gosh, look at Timber. Look at that guy. Oh my gosh, look at Timber. Oh my word. I feel like I gotta sign him, but I can't. I don't think I need to sign anybody right now. Oh my gosh. Timber looks awesome. So with my deal, I don't know what to do about the tag team situation for the women's, so I really need to figure out my women's situation. Let's see what legends we can sign. Scotty Steiner, it's expensive. Goldberg, Bad Bunny, DDP. He's expensive though. I'm already fulfilling my commissioner goal with. Yeah, so we're fulfilling. So R-Truth is out for 2 more weeks. HBK's out for 3 more weeks. So HBK can come back at the okay, all right. Okay. Let's see if we can do injury rehab on HBK. Let's do that. That way we can get HBK back to finish our let's do that. And advertising 2 times cost, health spa. I feel like I I don't want to spend the money to do this, but I need a health spa for somebody. It's a weekly unlimited. I feel like we got to do that. I mean, that's in weekly limit unlimited. I mean, I feel like we got to have that. So, I mean, I have to spend money, but I mean, I got to do it. So, we'll bring JC back in here and we'll confirm our booking.
All right, ready to get mediocre?
Yeah.
All right. So, looking at my emails here, we have Penelope Perfect looking for some money. So contract's up at the end of the week. What do you got for me? She'd be interested in staying at the cost of $7,000. Sure thing. You've been doing good work. Roxy. Hey, Bischoff. You've seen the work I've been putting in, but I know I can do more for the brand. I'm ready for a main event match. I know the fans will be excited for it. This would mean a lot to me in my career. I would like to put you in there because you have been doing good work and you've been building. I don't know. Hopefully it's not this week. I'm going to try, sure thing. All right. I know Hey, boss, you've had me bench for a while, and I really want to get back in the ring. It's time you woke up and put me back where I belong. I want a match in the next show. Okay. All right, let's do that. And actually, it might work out because I can put her and Roxy together. 2 birds, 1 stone main event. Okay, looking through our different looking through our journal here. So the big thing is I need to make a decision, which I kicked the can down the line last week on about Cody's morale or giving 2 weeks off to Kane. Let's do that. Let's put them in a match here. Okay, we're getting close on those as well. Let's go to book show here a second, and let's see what we can get done. All right, so let's handle the pre-match or booking stuff that I normally want to make sure I look at. So let's look at the show logistics. We're going to run the Fleet Center, make sure we get plenty of good use out of that, build up some more mun. The road crew, it's $10,000, so let's do it. That's not too bad. I don't have any special effects or local advertising yet, so we can do that. Let's look at the cards. Health Spa 2, choose the superstar. That will cover 12 more stamina this week. $20,000, that's a little much. Contract negotiation, add 2 weeks. I think I'm okay on that for now. Falls count anywhere match will receive a higher rating than normal. Do I need to do a falls count? I need an Iron Man. I am interested in that health spa though. So I'm gonna grab that health spa. And then what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the road crew. Or turn it back to road crew. So then I'm instead of losing 30, I'm only spending 20, which is good. I might actually need to use that health spa. I'll have to look. So we'll look at that. Okay, so show logistics are set. We looked at power cards. We need to keep doing all the slots filled and charity promo, so that's good. So we'll do that. We need to have that tag match. So let's get that tag match in, and let's first actually look and see if it's feasible. So Cody and Kane. And then it probably makes sense to have the Red Flame. If I could find a fighter. I don't love his... All right, this is going to be kind of a hodgepodge, but it fills a couple things. So I don't hate it. That's definitely going to be a normal match. Okay, what other rivalries do we have? Charlotte. So what I think I'm going to do is have Charlotte and Roxy. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Charlotte and Roxy in a match. This is where it gets super tricky. And let's see. So what other options? GM interference. Yeah. Let's do a run-in. And we're going to have Tamina run in on Roxy. So that gets Charlotte on. That puts Roxy in the main event. Continues a rivalry, hopefully, and keeps everybody happy. So let's put that in the main. And let's double check to make sure. So Charlotte gets a match. Roxy gets a main event match. Okay, so that's two birds with one stone. That's cool. We're going to make Kane unhappy. Sucks, but makes Cody happy. He's going to be the top guy. So I'm not real mad at that. So we have those two. I really... so we're going to run Farouk and Buddy. And what we're going to do on this one, because I need to run... Oh, don't need any of that. No. Okay. So we're going to do an Iron Man match. Buddy and Farouk. I like that. And we'll worry about moving them around in a minute. Okay. Let's do Shotzi and Raquel. They're both getting pretty low on stamina, so probably going to be a regular match, so it's not going to be the best. And I think I'm actually going to have this start off the show. And then we'll have that Iron Man match to build. And we're going to have that main event match. And we can actually put a stip on this to help build it up, because it is the end of the night. So let's do a tables match. So that should help a little bit. It's kind of a little bloated in the booking department, but so let's get our charity out of the way first. I know I need that. let's have Penelope Perfect. That's what you're here for. Oh, we're going to do another call out. I am really hoping we can get this one going this time. He's going to call out Finn, who we're letting build some stamina, because he's the champ. So is there any more call outs I want to do? Well, China, she's building stamina, but she can also call out Charlotte, so that'll help that. Okay. So I think we've hit all we have hit all of our objectives. First day with my new mouth. We got the commissioner goal. We did the journal as best we could. Kane's gonna be a little unhappy. Sorry about it, Big Glenn. We got our show logistics set. We got the fleet center. Probably good to look at the free agents, just in case there's anybody I really, really want. Whoops. I'm not really seeing anybody. The greatest jeans wrestler of all time. DDP. But no, nothing I'm really interested at the moment. Did that. All right. Not a real expensive show, which is good. So hopefully we make plenty of money. So let's confirm this booking and hand it back over to John.
Alrighty. So in my opener for Smackdown, running in a big arena for once again, and we got Xia Li versus Natalya, and we're trying to get Xia Li a win. So we will see how that plays. So we're gonna simulate that up, and Xia Li gets her win, which is a dull, but that's what I needed. That for she asked for a win, so she got her win. So get out of my face. Dolph Ziggler, he asked for promo time, so there's his promo time. Gave it to him. Now in the mid-card match, we are reeling in injuries right now. So we flipped T-Bar last week into a we got T-Bar flipped into a babyface. We got Dewey Carter flipped into a heel. So we're gonna put them in a match together. We're just treading water here. Maintenance show again. So we're gonna simulate that up. And T-Bar in a very disappointing match, and now they're in a rivalry. This is just not. Everything is going kaput for me right now.
Everything T-Bar does is disappointing, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I needed to keep this rivalry growing, and they're both insanely low on stamina, so got into a little 4, so we got to have a payoff soon. People want Boogeyman back. They want him back, so we're going to give it to him in a tables match against Adrian Buck. Adrian Buck gets his Boogeyman, worms, and tables, that only seems right. So Boogeyman's getting a tables match, and we are gonna simulate that bad boy up. That's it. Ring the bell. And Boogeyman wins in a mediocre match. Listen, people, this is a bad show. We're missing a lot of people here. This is gonna be my worst show probably ever. We had to get this rivalry growing. They're both dead in the water too on stamina, so just trying to get them back so that whenever we get to the pay-per-view, I can write that one off and get somebody new in there.
I can't believe that one's still going.
I know. Well, one took forever to get off the ground. That's the problem.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. And then in the main event, we have a steel cage match. These people were Cruz del Toro and Ivar. They hooked up last week. They got into a rivalry, so I figured why not let them go at it one more time. So we're gonna simulate this up.
That's it. Ring the bell.
Ivar.
Ooh, Eyeliner Jones.
in a good, and the rivalry grew. So we're well on our way with some rivalries. I don't know what's going to be title picture wise, what's going to happen here, but that was a poor show. Man, that was poor. But take it away.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. Okay. So, this was we're starting to get a little bit of clarity on stuff, hopefully. But our opener and our main event are going to be interesting. Cody asked for a tag team match with Kane.
Okay.
So I had to do that this week. It was either that, or make Cody unhappy, which he's my top guy, so I don't want to do that. But Kane wanted 2 weeks off. I gave him a week off, but I couldn't get the 2 without making Cody mad.
Oh.
So
Everything relies
naturally
here.
naturally you put the red flame in there.
Right.
And then we needed another person, another body. So I put Randy Orton in. And this is the match we're going to simulate because this can only be a disaster. So, we are going to spectate this one.
Ooh. What a group. What a group of humans. We got the Big Red Machine and Cody Rhodes versus the Red Flame and the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. This is going to
Yep.
San Jose, home of Dave Meltzer.
Oh, he's in the crowd for sure.
Oh, yeah. The trailer in the show.
What an entrance.
A little disappointed.
Looking forward to seeing this one tonight.
Yes, absolutely. A little disappointed that they haven't unlocked this yet, so you can do free reign whatever you want on it.
I'm a little disappointed this version of Cody is not also kayfabe. Can we get a brace on that wrist?
Someone get a brace on that wrist. Whoa! Man, what an entrance! This entrance is so awesome.
The following contest is a tag team.
I'm gonna try and figure out how to skip the rest of them after this. But
Yeah, you just
unless you feel like putting in the Red Flames music again.
wow. Red Flame, what a guy!
I saw another AI Mr. Krabs song, but this one was not even remotely appropriate. I know it was a rap song, but I'm not a rap person, so I don't know any of the details, but just the lyrics alone. Not PG era. So
well, I think they'll be even prouder after his match tonight.
great entrance. That's the button. Okay.
Ooh.
Big Glenn.
Yeah, Big Glenn. Big Glenny.
What a team.
And some skill.
Team political aspirations.
From Detroit, Michigan.
We love you, Red Flame.
We love
Take
you,
care of
Red.
business.
La Flama Roja. We love you.
Darth Maul. Mr. Krabs.
All
He
right.
hears voices in his
Is this
head.
just a regular tag match?
Yep, just a regular tag match. The stamina on these folks was less than ideal.
Oh, push him away.
Oh. Well, Cody's giving him a little today. Maybe a little more than a little.
Red Flame is sacking up some revenge here.
Whoa.
Oh, Lord.
He brought his working pants.
Man, imagine the
One
strength.
disaster kick and he's going right for him. He's trying to blow him up again.
Imagine the amount of strength you have to lift that leg up on a pin.
Little ground and pound offense here. I definitely don't want to get all that mass moving.
Mm.
Keep him on the go. Whoa!
Ow. The agility.
Leg
Wow.
strength.
Wow. Is Kane going to step in there and get a little piece? Nope. Nope. Backing away.
Yep, Cody's getting back in the ring, doing the honorable thing. Taunting, of course.
Ooh.
I thought he was going to throw him out of the ring.
Oh, Red Flame hitting Kane.
He's showing him who the real Red Flame is.
Big Red Machine versus the Red Flame. Oh my gosh, Big Red Machine versus the Red Flame is an incredible rivalry that should probably happen on the show.
To be continued.
Oh, Red Flame's bleeding.
How would you even know?
Yep, how would you know?
Ooh, working the head. Oh! Did he stiff him? That was aggressive.
Wow, what a right.
Shoot him off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
The chemistry's not fully built yet.
no, not quite. Red Flame he's had it with Kane. Even though Kane has done nothing in this match so far.
He just feels like it's gimmick infringement.
Must be, that is true.
Red Flame's been working since the early 90s.
Flame, we're gonna get a tag in here? Alright, so we got a tag in, and Randy Orton's in here.
All right. Student versus mentor. Ooh, starting out hot with a Luthez press.
Oh yeah,
How dare you get a push before I do?
the legacy action?
Yeah. He's not even in the match, Randy.
Randy's just
So he's just going to run the ropes.
Randy's bulling in a China shop right now. Everyone's getting hit.
Yep.
The Russian leg sweep.
He's feeling spry coming off that injury.
The Russian leg sweep is a very underrated move and a very underappreciated move.
It really is.
You should
It
really
needs to be brought back. Somebody needs to rescue it.
yes. Because nothing was better than a Bret Hart Russian leg sweep.
Just a couple months ago on Tony Schiavone's podcast, he was talking about how he tells wrestlers to watch Brad Armstrong's Russian leg sweep because that was his finish.
Right.
And it was just how fast he could drop him and then float over and go for the pin.
Very seamless transition. All right, so Kane for a tag out.
He's blown up.
Yeah. I'm going for a pin. Red Flame going to get in there and break it up? No need to.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Oh. There we go.
Well, you got to think if Randy Orton was healthy, there would be a rivalry right there with Cody and him.
Very built-in rivalry. Very easy rivalry to have.
Mm-hmm. It would help continue to build Cody, and that would be perfect. Oh! Now we're back to the show.
Yeah, this is what we all paid money for.
Yeah, chemistry's not great. They're running into each other a bunch. Tossed him like a rag doll.
When Red Flame has got a little bit of stamina built up, he is just a one-man wrecking crew.
He really is.
As I-
Bull in a China shop.
and as I
There's
say-
no brakes on that train.
He's not quick. Okay. Man, those ribs are taking a beating by Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Hold him up there. Hold him up
Look
there.
at the strength on display.
Uh-huh. Yeah, belly
Has
button.
nothing to do with that post at all.
Oh, he's out. He wants Orton to take care of it. That's how you keep yourself fresh. Red Flame's working.
That's true.
Red Flame is working a lot smarter in this match compared to previous two that he's had with Cody.
That's true, and he's not being as deliberate. He just didn't go and get a baseball bat and hit him on the head with it.
Correct. So with that move, with the vintage Orton move, he's now has a finisher, and he's tagging out.
Of course.
Red Flame back in. Cody with a reversal.
I think Cody doesn't have a finish yet. He's getting close. But he needs to tag out. Please tag out. Nope. Screw Kane.
Woo. Woo. Well, Kane's not close to a finisher either.
There we go. Yeah, but Cody's stamina is pretty much gone.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Kane, put your working boots on. Oh, Red Flame's out. Oh.
If you really look at it, this whole show and the aesthetic of the show is really designed for the Red Flame.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say there's a lot of red, there's a lot of flame.
Yeah.
The only way for the Red Flame is up.
That's true.
Yeah, this is not good. You don't say.
From curtain jerker to main eventer. Oh,
Gonna be the case. Oh, why'd you let him tag?
hot tag. Oh,
You got a finisher. That would have been the perfect place. Nice hip toss.
I
Would
think
have been a perfect place for a nice little crossroads.
it looked like Orton was getting ready to hit the RKO.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Kane, get in there. Attaboy.
Oh, he didn't even get a count. So that was a quick move. Now Cody's out. All hell's gonna break loose here on WCW. Dude, Red Flame has been out there for a while.
He's stunned. He's just taking a nap.
Now
He needs to sleep.
stunned. Who's the legal man here? Is Kane legal?
I believe it is
Cody.
Randy and Cody. Yeah. Oh, the teammates are stunned. Go.
Teammates are
Use
stunned.
that finisher. Cody's got a signature and a finisher.
Oh, he's gonna pull him out.
Oh God. Oh.
Talk about big moves here in the first match of the night.
Well, they know how important it is to really set the tone.
They are.
At the end of this, Cody's gonna walk up the ramp, grab a mic, and yell, "Follow that."
That. What is Randy Orton doing? He's just taking.
Giving Kane scoliosis. Shout out Andretti. That's the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, hardest part of the ring. Shout out Andretti.
He got whipped into that corner. Uncorked a big punch.
Okay. I thought we.
Overhand chops.
I thought we
Learned that from Big Paul.
I was really hoping we get a 10 count in the corner. All right, Red Flame, you can hop in here.
Red Flame's not hopping anywhere.
Yeah, Red Flame. He's like whatever.
He's meandering slowly anywhere.
Cody.
Oh, there it is.
You
All
get
right, use your signature. Use your finish.
Oh, Alabama Slam.
Oh, Alabama Slam.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, work a body part right now. That's the best thing to do. Oh, even better, go tag the guy who doesn't have a finish.
Okay.
His AI is tremendous.
Kane put the hand up.
Kane thinks he's the finisher here. Oh. Yeah, that's about right.
Dude, Cody Rhodes is beating Tar in this match.
Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
He catches Kane with a counter.
You know, I know that CTE is a real thing. And, you know, if you watch some of the people in their wrestling career and then what they do after their career in the ring is done, you can totally believe it. I think, oh my God. I thought Red Flame was about to do something else. And, you know, I think Glenn Jacobs is a good example of that.
Yeah. All right, little stun gun.
Oh, what if he,
I was thinking the
I
same.
was really hoping, I was like broski boot.
Oh, I thought he was going to thunderball like Kevin Owens into there.
Oh, yeah. Cannonball.
Oh, look at the strength. Carrying him around.
Unbelievable cardio for a man his size.
Man, Red Flame's working here. He's close. Oh, he's a little tired. He's
Nope, gotta tag it out.
going to get Randall back in there.
The thighs were chafing.
Oh, another little Russian leg sweep. I don't hate it. Cody really wanted the tag there. Orton's got another finisher again. Orton's been putting his
They're
work.
getting plenty of time here.
Red Flame's in there now. Red Flame's back out.
Just putting in that cardio work mid-match. Pushing the limits of his abilities.
They're doing something.
All right, Kane, I think it's time to get the American Nightmare back in there.
Yeah. Oh, he's going way up. Way up.
Oh, my God. What if they do an RKO here?
There's all that for that. So what are you going to do?
Just like his career.
What are you going to do if they get a rivalry going out of this?
Mothball the bejesus out of it. Or I could turn this into the men's tag team championship. Oh, Crossroads.
Crossroads, Red Flame, you hopping
No
in?
way Red Flame's getting over there in time.
Oh,
Oh my God, he did.
Oh my God. I love his
I
side.
couldn't-
Got out of the ring there.
I cannot believe he got over there that fast.
Wow.
He turned on the turbos.
You can really tell that Cody's desperate not to lose control of this match again at this point. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control.
Red Flame really wants his TV time.
Dude, now Orton's out. Okay, so Cody tags back in, but Randy rolled out of the ring. Oh. Block.
Oh,
Clothesline. Kane's looking to make a maneuver off the hardest part of the ring.
all right, get back in there. You got his signature. Get that disaster kick going. Oh, vertebreaker. Oh,
Is Red
now
Flame?
he's got the finish.
Yeah. Oh. That was.
Yeah, he reversed it. He's the fresher man. Bring in the fresher man.
Tremendous work, AI.
Oh, this will be a really good YouTube clip.
Now that was fantastic. Red Flame has got he's got a finisher now.
We don't even know what his finisher is. I guess, is that his finish?
No, he's got two finishers now.
Have we ever seen his finish? Do we know what his finisher is?
Because he always gets really close. He's lining him up now.
He wants it now. Yeah, he wants it now.
Oh,
Oh.
last ride.
Last ride. Oh. Look at that cover. There's so much surface area.
Where's
I can't believe Cody kicked out of that.
Red Flame? Well, he didn't because Kane ran in. Oh, look at
There's
that!
so much athleticism.
Oh no! Is he gonna do it again?
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Go for the pin!
You know, I don't think they've ever fixed the tag team AI.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Now we're getting another tag.
Kane sat there for a good 30 seconds, just taking a nap, having a break.
Well, choke him out. Okay.
Choke Jones.
Kane hopping back in there. Red Flame not fast enough to break it to cut him off. Holy cow. This has got to be a 5-star match to start you off.
Oh, they are just getting after it in a way that I did not think was possible.
They're sports entertaining me.
They really are. They are working their ass.
Oh, that was a great
There it is.
maneuver.
Oh, Red Flame, you suck at tag team wrestling.
Dude, did you see that?
Oh my God,
Red
he went up to the top rope.
Dude, Red Flame hit him into an RKO. That was so
I take back everything I said. That was the best tag team maneuver ever.
Oh, Kane's sizing him up for a choke slam.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out how to grab him, but he couldn't. Ooh. Have some more CTE. Yep, work a limb. Why not? 20 minutes into the curtain jerker, we work a limb.
Super stunned. Now you could knock out Cody. Oh, now he's sizing him up for the boot. Punt!
Oh my god. I didn't even know they had that in this game.
Hop in here and break up the tag.
Yeah, of course.
But now Orton does have another finisher. But Kane is dead.
Yep.
He has nothing.
Like his parents.
He's tagging out.
Their caskets are on the stage.
Yay. R.I.P. Red Flame lost his other finisher.
Well, as we know, Kane's mom is a 2-bit whore. So, oh my god, how did Red Flame get up for that? Cody, go stop him.
Oh my god. This is a never-ending tag match. It's a long...
Are they gonna... Did somebody tell them to go Broadway?
Kane's had enough. He's trying to end Orton's career. And
Okay, he's stunned to death. Now pin him. Nope, we're gonna go get Cody. Why not?
oh my gosh. Oh,
He knows what to do. Just kick him right in the face.
oh my god.
Ah,
If Cody
this should have been the main event.
If Cody would have won with that boot to the face, I would have died. He just ran in and kicked him right in the face.
Oh, the Rhodes Power Slam. He's rubbing it in.
Why is that this match is so good? I'm so...
They're just going back and forth. They're just having a clinic here.
They're having something.
Red Flame's working his ass off.
Just
He's sweated out
reversal.
10 pounds of chicken grease. Everybody's in red.
Here he comes off the tag.
Dude, Red Flame is so sweaty.
He switches it back
He
around.
just
He's
smells
listening.
of lunch meats.
And not even good.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
and here comes Kane.
Oh, Kane's coming in. Yeah.
Dude, what if this is like an hour long? What are we gonna do?
Apologize to the fans of the Podski. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that one before.
But later comes Kane.
How much longer his partner could have lasted.
I apologize. I shouldn't have picked this one.
Oh, you're fine.
It's too long. But at least it's a good time.
Yeah, that's true.
Targeting the stomach.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's going to hurt.
Yep. Bring everybody back down. Grab a hold. Tell a story.
Yeah. Bring us back down.
Tagging his partner in now.
Yep. Now here comes the hot. Yeah, this is where it's gonna really pick up. We're gonna get some lucha moves. No, we're gonna get a bear hug.
We're gonna get a dude. If this ends,
The save. How close was that?
Okay.
okay, throw him out. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna throw him through the ropes.
Oh my goodness.
And that was off.
Okay, Kane's
Kane's
rolling.
not taking those bumps at this
Somebody's
point.
got to make a move here. This is the only time to make the move.
Going right after the neck.
Okay, now go for the pin. Oh my god.
Oh, yep. Why not? Oh. Oh God.
What is happening?
And he throws the
Red
opposition
throws him
into
back
the ring.
in.
The Viper taking a moment.
More
All
pin.
right. We need to taunt here.
Up and down.
On the face. Yep.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
This match is gonna go like 45 minutes.
Cranking the head. Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Beautiful disaster.
Oh. Oh, Crossroads.
Oh, he wants something. He's got it. There it is. Now, Kane, get in there.
I can't get in there. Get in there.
Pin. Kane, get in there.
Oh my gosh, Red Flame's running in so bad.
Oh,
Gosh,
God.
Red Flame's your catching up.
There's no reason he's that quick.
Somebody's gonna have to they're all red. Everybody is red across the board. Someone's gonna have to die for this match to end.
Red Flame's going to have a heart attack.
What are we gonna see here?
Dude, they're so sweaty.
Oh, he's calling for he
hot tag.
wants it so bad.
Kane,
Oh my god.
Tombstone, rope break.
Dude, finish it.
Here comes a rope break.
He's gonna get the rope break.
Deep peril here.
Wow,
I can't believe it.
I can't believe there's no rope break. So
The
ref,
ref didn't see the pinky toe
so the
under
ref
the rope.
is now 0 for 3, and he now has a legitimate claim to a rematch based off of his foot being under the rope.
Yep. He was cheated.
And one of the most hotly contested, longest match openers in WCW history.
I cannot wait to see this rating. It's
It's
gonna be 2.5 stars.
Oh my word! All of that for 2 stars.
45 minutes for that.
Oh my gosh! I legit.
Oh, you know what they say? When we're good, but when we're bad, we're great.
That is so true.
Oh
My gosh, I
What a-
can't
what a
believe that
match.
only got it to. Oh my gosh, and there's a rivalry.
it's the worst case scenario.
Hot Shots is going off the rails for finally.
Oh, okay. She has like 4 bangers in a row, and then I signed her for $7,000 for like another couple months or whatever, and she brings in 750.
She got her money now. That's all she cared about.
God, yeah, she's getting cut. All right, so we have Raquel and Shotzi. We're bringing this one back. They had a decent little match last time. Although Shotzi's at 27% stamina, so she might die.
I just can't
Let's...
get man.
Okay, good. Raquel won.
Injury.
Oh, Shotzi's out for 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, hey, the rivalry grew.
Yeah. Please start one. Okay, thank you. Oh. All right, so we got a level 1 rivalry here.
That's a week on delay, unfortunately.
Yeah. Thanks, Bruno. All right, so this one is actually going to be an Iron Man match. So luckily I didn't simulate this one because this would have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
So Iron Man match between these two. So let's see what happens. Farouk is just beating that ass.
he is awesome. He can't lose. Damn.
No, he's undefeatable. He is unfuckwithable.
All right.
All right, so we're calling that out. We got that rivalry growing. Good. So China called her out. Now we're going to the main event. This is a combination of things. So Charlotte demanded a match.
Okay.
And then Roxy wanted a main event match.
Okay.
So they're gonna have a tables match
They're gonna have
in
it.
the main event, so it makes everybody happy. It's gonna get like half a star.
Yeah.
It's gonna be terrible, but goals are accomplished.
Well, I failed to do that with Bailey last week because I thought I had some time, but I had to do it for that show. But it's okay.
And I'm kind of hoping that the rivalry keeps growing because I have Tamina on a run-in. So this is a Vince Russo overbooked mess.
Right. So, and nobody is meaner than Tamina.
That's true. Okay, Charlotte won.
It's
It was okay. Okay, so that grew the rivalry. Okay. Where the first match was a complete disaster in a beautiful way. This this was boring but accomplished.
Yes,
Okay.
that works.
Not
So,
well, but it worked.
SmackDown had a poor opening, but we build. Look at that trajectory upwards.
You did. You did.
So technically, I should have just put the third match in the opener. Let's see what SmackDown looked like. Poor finale.
Yeah. So we kind of just did the opposite of one another.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. So did you guys see Bailey jump Natalia? Totally uncalled for. People are liking
All right.
him as a good guy. I had a little bit of a fan change, but not a lot. I made some money.
Yeah.
All right. Probably, I think you're going to take over the lead here on the fan change.
I did get some extra fans. Ooh, and I made some nice mun.
You made a
So
lot.
I'm happy about that.
Made a lot more money than I did, but I did a lot. Instead of doing charity to make more money, I did a lot of progressing through storylines because I got to get rivalries. I got to keep rivalries going as they are hurt. So
Yeah. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good about that as far as the fan change. So I'm hoping I'm close to being back in the race a little bit.
yeah, I think you
And
might.
then I'm good on money. I am actually kind of back to where I was.
Yeah, and I didn't lose.
So I'm actually
I gained.
Yeah.
So
All right, so maintenance weeks were in full effect here. So let's see what we come up with.
yeah,
All right, I got the free arena. That works. Love that.
rebooking.
And you got a health spot. Nice.
I need a health spa so badly.
Yeah.
And to the moon.
Okay.
Look at me. And I'm ahead. All right.
Ah,
7,000.
damn it, I was close.
So I really did not gain a lot of money, but I bought a health spa because I'm in dire straits for that. So I figured that was that's a good 30K that was well spent because I need it. And that way I brought HBK back 2 weeks earlier as well. So
Okay.
that's what I used it for because he was out the longest. So he's only out for one more week, and then he can come back for the go home show, and then I can have him for Extreme Rules because that's what I was worried about. Because that rivalry tag team, I need to get that thing over with so I can open up a new tag division. So, but yeah, look at us, man. We are SmackDown stayed on top slightly, gained a little.
I closed the gap.
You closed the gap, and overall, these 2 maintenance weeks, as they probably were really boring booking wise, like there wasn't any big fireworks or anything. We accomplished our goals and we kept everything moving in the direction towards Extreme Rules. We got Extreme Rules, will be 2 shows from now in the Hot Shots world. So next week we're probably gonna do a Forbidden Door review for the Podski here on the Podski show. So be on the lookout for that. That is Forbidden Door will be happening this weekend. Really excited for that show. We'll probably have some type of preview show out to show for that you'll see on the Podski here as well. We might get a little preview show out here ahead of time, and we'll have the review show next week. So in 2 weeks we will be back with another Hot Shots, and we'll do weeks 8 and 9, and then 2 weeks from that. So in 4 weeks, we will do the Extreme Rules show. So the world of Hot Shots Wrestling is moving along, and we are almost in 4 more weeks, we'll be close to halfway point here.
We are chugging right along.
Yeah, we are. This was weeks 6 and 7 of 25 weeks total, and yeah, you got any closing thoughts of your shows?
Just the maintenance weeks went pretty well. We had the greatest tag match of all time.
That thing was wild.
Terribly wild. It was a beautiful disaster. And we're going to run that probably back and turn that into the men's tag team division. Yeah. I closed the gap on the fans, so I was, I think, about 20 grand off from you, and we're back down to 7, so that was a nice change of pace. We built some mun. I mean, everything included, I'm fairly happy. We're making progress towards the Hall of Fame trophies, and
I definitely I checked that out a little bit in mine, and I saw that we're pretty much neck and neck moving towards those trophies. So but all right, well, we thank you for watching and or listening, and make sure you check us out on all of the socials at _Podski on Twitter and Instagram, and the Podski with John Baker on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. If you're watching, we thank you as well. Be sure to check out some other clips and other stuff that we got thrown up there. And be sure to check out Podsky Podsky_doc for
Yep.
socials. And with that, we will see you next time on the Podski.